there's gonna come a time, and I think the ball is definitely in motion to where these creators, the creators that Twitch, houses, they have to hold Twitch accountable. Like, we've been trying to get like,
but you wanna know why they can't though?
Why is
they
that?
Can't, they can't because they're cutting checks for them.
Yeah.
Really think about it. Like, do you really think? And I don't want to say names, but like, put yourself in a scenario. Do you think Tim the Tatman gives a fuck about somebody who's a Twitch affiliate? You know what I'm saying? When he's making well over $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month, sitting down, chilling. He could play a video game. He doesn't know these people.
That's fine, but you have to really look at the situation to be like, well, damn, I could be next. I gotta say something about this.
But that's the thing.
Twitch needs to be held accountable.
Made their money. All these people that the bigger creators, right? The big creators, the top 0.5% of creators have already made their money. Twitch has given them checks. Brands have already given them hundreds and thousands of dollars to tweet out a fucking thing. They've given them thousands of dollars already. These people have already made their money. They've invested into other shit. This shit is on easy mode for them.
But
all they do now is just sit down and just do it, right?
And we were talking about this in Squad Discord, and I was saying the same thing about the Emirath situation. Like, well, she got her ads suspended, and she has other, streams of revenue. Plus, she's still getting her subs. She's still getting, other stuff that she's got on the side. But that's still money.
That's still an example.
Like people, just because it's like the Amazon thing, just because it's pennies doesn't mean people not want to pick that up. Like,
okay, but what I'm saying is the people that are obviously a part of that 0.5% that are winning, they don't give a fuck. They don't have to. They don't have to. That's the thing about it, though, right? Omega.
Well, that's just 0.5, though.
No. But guess what? Omega had the luxury, and like we just talked about, of knowing all these YouTubers that have a second source of revenue over on Twitch. They have verified accounts. He can have that thing where it's like, hey, Rhyme is verified on Twitter. Afro is verified on Twitter. Angry Joe is verified on Twitter. These people are verified on Twitters. They're going to get that shit regardless. These are also people that have other platforms besides Twitch. These are complete strangers to Twitch. Unless you are cutting that check, like I said, Tim the Tatman's not going to give a fuck. Ninja you'll probably get a tweet out of him because he's a lot more like accessible now on Twitter than he's ever been. You find him randomly on somebody's shit. You know what I'm saying? But unless, like I said, if it's that small percentage, they've already made their money. They don't have to hold nobody accountable because guess what? If Twitch ended for them today, they've already invested into shit. But they already have a YouTube channel. Fine. They already have a YouTube channel that's fucking millions of subscribers. Like, you know what I'm saying? They've built elsewhere to where if Twitch really did get on that fuck shit with them, they could probably sue.
Yeah, but
they have the money for that.
That's my thing. Like,
but that goes back to Twitch. Twitch's hierarchy is the problem, and not the creators addressing them themselves. Because the problem isn't the creators, because nobody's obligated to care about you.
No, obviously not.
Being. It's just Twitch.
But as creators,
is the company.
As creators, we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard than what's happening over on Twitch. So that's my thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, as creators gonna have to band together to get Twitch to be more transparent.
I can agree with you. I get where you're coming from, but that is, man, dude, it is so hard to get people to band together and not just like. While it is, it's still in motion, though. That goes back
to what I was talking about off podcast or whatever. That goes back to the crabs in the barrel mentality. Everybody wants to be the next Ninja. Everybody wants to be the next Shroud. Everybody wants to be the next Tim the Tatman. Everybody wants to be the next person with 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers a month. Not everybody is here to be friends because guess what?
And that's fine.
Being the nice guy and being the guy that's always with other people. Yes, you do though. No.
But my thing is this. If somebody's looking to be the next Tim the Tatman or whoever, why would they feel comfortable on a platform like Twitch if they're going to do their people like that? That's what I'm saying.
I feel like
I get where you're coming from. I understand it. It's a lot of camaraderie coming from where you're coming from. Yeah. The problem is this goes back to the normal capitalist bullshit that we all love to hate or whatever, but it's one of those things where it's like, hey, the top guys make the rules and the other people, the bottom half, kind of like, you know, like I said, it's the hierarchy problem.
Rules are fine, but transparency is a whole different thing.
But that's Twitch, though.
I wouldn't even say it's
that's
that.
Twitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's that. It's like we talked about this, me, you, and Nick. Remember back last year during the Black Lives Matter movement, right? The protests that were happening. And then I made a comment. I said a lot of people are they're in support vocally and nothing else. So they're telling all of their followers go out and protest, right? You got 50,000 followers, 500,000 followers, whatever. Go out and protest. Go do this. Go do that. You know, quit your job. Stop working for the white man. Whatever the fuck people were saying, right? They themselves would not do that. So when you apply that to anything really where it takes a mass conglomerate of people to get together and, you know, like band as one, especially on Twitch where you have a mixture of everything. You got people that don't give a fuck. You got people that do give a fuck. You got people that are totally
just there to be horny.
Yeah, like that are just there to be horny. Like there's
they don't
so
give a
much
fuck.
people. You can't get everybody to do that. And then when you
personally
do get the group of people, it's so small compared to everybody else.
I don't think so. I think it's the exact opposite. I think there are more people who want to see Twitch as a viable platform than the people who are already at the top who really don't give a fuck.
But the problem with that is I think more people are more so selfish in that regard, where they want it to be a viable platform for them and not everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's because that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. Recently, we take the hot tub streams for example. The only reason why they have a hot tub pool community
is because it makes some money.
Now, no. Like they made a whole new category for hot tubs, pools, and beaches. Not because they were going to in the first place, but because one, it gives them money, and two, it makes them look bad for the women that make the money. See what I'm saying? And so now it's like, okay, cool. If the women are complaining and these people are making us money, we have to do something about it. Like I said, it's not a and the only reason why the women complained about it, and the only reason because they couldn't make money from it. They were teetering on that line between like, oh, this is sexual, illicit content, explicit content. You're shaking your ass. You're dead ass showing like camel toe on fucking Twitch and shit. Like you're doing like you're teetering that line and you're going back and forth real spooky and shit. But they can get away with it because they have that women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like, damn, this women empowerment movement on our platform that makes us thousands of dollars. We have to do something about it. Otherwise, we're gonna be making less money because this is another boom in our shit again. You know what I'm saying? This is another case of simps paying bitches rent. You know what I'm saying? We have to do something about this issue because otherwise we're gonna get canceled by the same women that are making us money.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's one of those things where it's like I said, people are only complaining about this platform because it has hurt them. See what I'm saying? But it's them in particular, not the community. It's one of those things where it's like, it's safe to be about community when you speak about it. But in actuality, nobody really cares. We're friends. You and me are friends, right? But if we weren't friends and you just so happen to get your Twitch removed, I don't know you.
Yeah.
I have to go stream in like 2 minutes. You got your Twitch removed. I got like 500 people that are gonna be in my Twitch live stream.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's so hard.
That's why I said
to get people to band together.
Omega has the luxury, like I said, of having YouTubers, the following, verified YouTubers are the following, verified YouTubers that no other verified YouTubers, that no other verified Twitch streamers. He had the luxury of that, whereas Chinny, somebody who's a Twitch affiliate, really small, black girl on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It sucks for her because she doesn't have that background that Omega does. And like Omega said himself on Twitter, not every person is gonna have the same luxury as me. Omega said this shit.
Yeah, I saw the tweet.
Not everybody's gonna have the same opportunity as I did. Go run her shit up now. And niggas did it out of support for not only him, but because they saw what the fuck happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to go
Somebody
do
else is
that.
going through it.
But niggas would not have known that because guess what? That tweet would have just stayed in Chinny's community and that shit would have just been like another person that just got fucked over by Twitch.
Yep.
And that was my whole thing. The guys at the medium to top range, they gotta band together so this doesn't happen again.
But that's
I see
take a lot of time.
while it is gonna take a lot of time, I feel like it's going to happen more often now because Twitch is always gonna Twitch.
No.
I would love it to. I love the optimism. I love it.
I gotta stay optimistic.
I love it.
I gotta stay optimistic on it because
I love
like
it.
the optimism, but it's just like this. It's not that many people that are getting banned for it to be something that everybody's like all right let's all come together.
Tell you what it is.
I think it happens often enough though.
It has to happen to somebody that dudes really give a fuck about.
All right,
like,
let's talk about it.
Multiple people.
The only
like,
reason,
see how Dr. Disrespect?
The only reason why it seems more public and more apparent to you is because you were in that bubble. Remember, Twitch is a billion.
Exactly what he's saying.
So it's like YouTube, right? There's a lot of YouTube stories that we just don't know about now. But remember, there are billions of YouTubers. There are also billions of Twitch streamers. The only reason why it seems so big to you is because it's in your bubble. You know people that it's affected to. You know the people that it affects. You know the repercussions. You know the people that know people. But as somebody, as a kid, there's teenagers streaming to this shit now. There's women that are streaming to this shit now. They don't know. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. The only reason why you care about it like that is because you know people that it affected before, that you know people that have been through it, and you know people that can get this shit done. Other people don't have that luxury. Other people don't even know about this shit. To a random ass person, Omega's moment was just a viral tweet that they just saw in passing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But to us, that was our friend. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To us, that
sure.
was our guy. Go support my shit now. You know what I'm saying? But to some regular ass 5-viewer Twitch streamer that's trying to make their own shit pop, it's like, I don't know who this nigga Omega is. I'm about to go live. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who this nigga is.
About consistency.
You know what I'm saying?
And Omega like,
I need to be
like I said.